watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Thank you for joining us here on Ace Country Radio and News 25. I'm David Preston.
And I'm Roy Rossell on this Friday, November 10th.
GCON held their Republican debate in Town Hall on Thursday night. News 25 caught up with one of the Republican Senate candidates, Tony Grady Jr., to discuss the issues in Washington, D.C. today and how he can help affect change.
I'm a constitutional originalist and a fiscal conservative. I have worked my whole life being in service, 20 years in the Air Force, 20 years for FedEx, and just serving people. So how that relates to this is that Congress, and when I say Congress, I mean both houses, the House and the Senate, don't change quickly. They change because there are principled people in there that will do the hard work. So the way we change things is we get serious. I want your audience to get engaged and check the candidates out. I want them to understand that I have a wide skill set that can beat Jackie Rosen. And I can speak with foreign policy, military strategy, the economic instrument of power, and business issues, especially domestically. But probably the most important thing I want your audience to know is that I've been married 40 years. I have 4 children. Since I can show that I know how to help children be successful, we should elect leaders that want all American children to be successful because they're our future. So the way we change things is having that vision and having the will to go into the environment of our government with a focus of changing things. So great question. We do have problems in America, and we do need to change them. And the way they change is first with vision. So being a fiscal conservative, as I said to you before, we need to stop the spending. That's one thing we need to do. We need to get energy efficiency, become energy dominant. We can do that. We need to secure our border. We need to get the United States back to the proper position in world affairs so that all of these conflicts we have could start tamping down. The world looks to us to leadership. So you're right. The Democrats do a lot of things, but when your audience will elect me, when they will stay engaged, we'll start to change things because I'm going to be working with other people. No single individual changes things, but a team does. And then also small businesses actually employ the largest number of Americans. So we want small businesses, but we need the leaders that are going to protect the small businesses by making sure that the 3-letter agencies don't burden them with regulations. And that's another thing that senators can help do by being legislators. So you're right. But what I offer is the fact that I have vision, and I want to give the middle class hope that I'm going to Washington to defend their rights. Please go to GradyForNevada.com, GradyFor, Nevada spelled out.com, and you'll see my positions. You can sign up for our newsletter. You can let me know that you saw me on this interview, and get on our team, and we'd be looking forward to having members of your audience help us. Thank you.
Throughout this week, several Las Vegas hotels have submitted their tentative agreements following the culinary union and bartender strike that occurred in Las Vegas over the previous weeks.
Over this past week, the Culinary Union has reached 3 different tentative agreements with Caesars Palace Entertainment, MGM Resorts International, and now Wynn Hotel and Casino. The agreement regarding the Caesars Palace Entertainment includes a new 5-year contract for the 10,000 employees they have working across the union at 9 different Caesars locations. According to union officials, this agreement took well over 20 hours to reach the point of negotiation. After they reached its preliminary negotiation, Caesars Palace Entertainment Entertainment released a statement regarding this agreement. Caesars Entertainment team members are the best in the industry, and we are excited to reach an agreement with Unite Here. In this landmark agreement, our nearly 10,000 Unite Here team members will see meaningful wage increases that align with our past performance, along with continued opportunities for growth tied to our future plans to bring more union jobs to the Las Vegas Strip. Through this agreement, Caesars Entertainment will ensure that as we grow, our team members grow with us. The tentative agreement regarding MGM Resorts International guarantees another 5-year agreement for the approximate 25,400 hospitality workers across the 8 MGM properties. Bill Hornbuckle, the president and CEO of MGM Resorts International, released a statement shortly after the negotiation, saying that our employees are the heart of our company and the driving force in the success we enjoyed in Las Vegas post-pandemic. We're pleased to have reached a tentative agreement that averts a strike, gives our culinary union employees a well-deserved boost in pay and benefits, and reduces workload, all while continuing to provide opportunities for growth and advancement. We're thankful to our employees and to the leadership of the culinary and bartender unions, especially 10 Papa George, Diana Valls, Terry Greenwald, and Lana Lobig, and their teams, who dedicated significant time and energy to negotiating this agreement that works for all parties. The third agreement reached with Wynn Hotel and Casino happened less than 3 hours before the deadline of the ongoing strike. The strike deadline was recorded at 5 a.m. this morning, November 10th. The Guaranteed Point agrees that a new 5-year contract will occur for the near 5,000 employees that Wynn and Encore hotels have working on the Las Vegas Strip. Wynn Las Vegas officials released the following statement shortly after the agreement was reached. In this statement, they said, "We strongly believe that only the most talented and empowered employees working in an environment in which they feel valued and well compensated can deliver our signature Wynn and Encore guest experiences. Therefore, we are very pleased that we are able to reach an agreement with the Culinary Workers Union, Local 226, which fulfills our shared goal of providing outstanding benefits and overall compensation to our employees in a work environment that is second to none." This was the last contract needed to avoid a strike happening on the Las Vegas Strip that would see 35,000 hospitality workers walk out on a major upcoming event like the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Earlier this week, a Pahrump woman is arrested after a report of domestic violence. RJ Camacho reports.
On November 6, officers responded to a report of a possible domestic violence. Upon arrival, officers made contact with the reporting party, who stated that they had to move into another residence due to an issue with a woman named India Hampton. According to the declaration of arrest, India came to the reporting party's residence unannounced and had entered the residence through the back door and began to destroy property inside the home. India allegedly had no rights to, nor has she ever been a resident of, the residential property. Officers then reviewed home surveillance footage that allegedly confirmed India unlawfully entering the residence and began to destroy personal property via throwing pictures, paintings, and wall decor throughout the house. A big screen TV was allegedly destroyed by India as well. Officers then observed India get into her vehicle and ram the reporting party's vehicle. She allegedly managed to push the reporting party's vehicle underneath a travel trailer. All 3 vehicles involved were reported to be seriously damaged. According to the declaration of arrest, the reporting party tried to stop India from ramming the vehicles by standing in front of her car and pleading for her to stop. However, India allegedly continued driving forward, forcing the reporting party to jump out of the way. Furthermore, an 11-year-old who was in need of supervision and care due to extreme compulsive behavior and autism was left at India's home alone, unsupervised. India Hampton was then arrested and charged with home invasion, destroying the property of another, assault with a deadly weapon, child abuse or neglect, and residential burglary.
We have some Veterans Day stories coming up after this break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, on Thursday, J.G. Johnson Elementary School hosted their Veterans Appreciation Assembly, and News 25 caught up with Tammy Anderson, a kindergarten teacher at the school, to tell us more.
J.G. Johnson held their annual Veterans Day Appreciation Assembly. This is an event that J.G. does every single year. I am Tammy Anderson, and I lead that event. We have an events committee, and all our staff, every student, every staff member, from lunch aides to parapros to custodial and secretaries, are involved in creating this event for our veterans and to celebrate their day. It came about, it's been going on for a long time. It's gotten bigger and better. We have a wall of honor here at our school where we put veterans' names up. We will take any name that is a veteran and place it on our wall of honor. The goal is to have wall of honor names surrounding our entire brick wall on the inside of the school. Students worked very hard. They learned songs from Mr. Baker, who, by the way, is not a music teacher. He's an exploratory teacher. So for him to be able to gather those kids up and get those songs going was absolutely amazing. Miss Sir did artwork, and then within classrooms, teachers taught lessons on what a veteran is, what a veteran means to our country, and we all did projects to hang about our school to celebrate this day. Students invited families and friends, and of course we invited all our veterans to attend this special day here at J.G. Johnson Elementary.
News 25 spoke with CEO Nathaniel Miller from Heroes Deserve Help for this week's Positive Pahrump to tell the folks of Southern Nevada that they help all veteran students with their careers.
Confronting challenges like legal matters, recent incarceration, or probation? We've been there. Download the Been There Life Coaching app. Our life coaches are here to help you map out your journey forward. Been There Life Coaching app, a sponsor of Positive Pahrump.
What we do is we donate technology to veteran students, job training programs, and small business startup by veterans. So if there's a technology need of some type, whether it's computers or cell phone, even some printers once in a while, we'll get some of those that they can use as well to do whatever they're going to do as far as, their career goes. And our staple is actually in helping college students that are veterans that are either starting up or going back to school to finish up or advance their career. Regular donations as well. We are certified for that both in California and Nevada with the Secretary of State. And we take everything you can think of that's electronic technology-wise. There's a whole list of stuff. It's on the website. You can go on there and check it. But in a nutshell, computers, laptop, desktop, cell phone, and then anything that has to do with the computer or electronics on the technology, again, on the technology side. In Pahrump, we actually offer free pickup, so you don't have to come and find us, because I'm working on my home office here presently while I'm developing some relationships for some space. And I have a little small mini cargo van so I can go and get the stuff. And we take everything, including, we didn't take non-working monitors prior, but our recycler has opened up to taking those, so we get some value out of that too. So whatever we don't use in the program, we e-waste that recycling product, and we get the value out of that, and we put it back in the program. So it's almost kind of like a mini Goodwill. What we can't or don't use in the program, that won't take the operating systems or whatnot, we will recycle or sell to a wholesaler. Again, we put that money back in. And I work off my retirement. I don't take a penny out of the organization. That's how we've been so successful with really a small amount of volunteer and operations. One guy in California and me here in Pahrump. The phone number here in Southern Nevada is 775-410-0014. And my personal cell number is 714-588-2091. You can text me on that if you have something or you have questions or anything that you're not sure of if we take it or not. And we also have a relationship with the great computer deals store on the 372. Josh out there, he has our information on the counter in the store. If you go there, you can pick up our little postcard if you need any more information when you're over there. We have a website, heroesdeservehelp.org, and our information's on there. And actually, we have two locations. We have Southern California, where I came from with the program, came to Pahrump to retire. I thought I was going to retire, and then some folks found out that I was doing that I do this, and they said, no, you got to do it here too. And I have even been over in Las Vegas doing some programs as well. and hope to expand it to more of southern Nevada like we have in Southern California.
We'll have your sports and classic country breakfast with Mikey after the break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, now here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports. Golden Knights had a rough time against the LA Kings on Wednesday night. The Kings victorious 4-1. They welcome the San Jose Sharks this evening. Raiders welcome the New York Jets on Sunday. And as F1 drivers are gearing up for the first inaugural Las Vegas Grand Prix, F1 Las Vegas revealed what the big trophy looks like on their Instagram page. Speaking of F1, there's a car in front of the Bellagio fountain. Free car wash, I guess. Las Vegas Aces forward Elisha Clark will be holding a meet and greet with fans on Monday, November 13th at David Wilson Toyota of Las Vegas. Then one on Tuesday, November 14th at Findlay Toyota. Both events are from 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Pahrump Valley Lady Trojans Soccer are competing in the 3A Regional State Semifinals. Those games are happening right now at Cristo Rey St. Viator. We'll keep you posted on those scores. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Here's Mikey to tell us about a special classic country breakfast saluting all veterans, which airs at noon on Veterans Day on Ace Country Radio.
Howdy. Tune into Ace Country Radio Saturday, November 11th from noon till 2 as Classic Country Breakfast salutes the veterans on Veterans Day. We'll hear stories from local veterans who served and protected this great nation, and ones that make the Pahrump community strong. Country music stars William Lee Golden, Pat Boone, and Noah Smith also called the show with their salutes. It's Classic Country Breakfast salutes the veterans. Veterans Day, Saturday, November 11th from noon till 2, with replays 5 to 7 p.m. on Saturday, and Sunday, November 12th, 7 till 9 a.m. on Ace Country Radio and on KPVM-TV, channel 25.8.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Such a pretty sky for such a cold day. John is going to give us the weather forecast after the break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, all up and down the Ace Country Radio Network, and to your computer or mobile device, KPVM.TV. Check it out. 8 channels of big digital entertainment, everything we broadcast, and it's going all over the world. Fernley, 58 degrees. Fallon, 57. Carson City checks in at 60. They seem kind of warm up there. That's Carson City's the banana belt up north. Out in Tonopah, different story. 53, Cool Spot Award winner again. 54 in Goldfield. Beatty saw 64. 68 degrees out in Hamburgosa makes them the hot spot in Las Vegas, close behind at 67. Pleasant fall day in the big city. 77 degrees out in Death Valley, and here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look at our current temperature. 59 degrees. Starting to put on a little sweatshirt maybe if I'm going out tonight. High of 65 degrees was, felt good. At 6:15, the sun rose. That was good. It set about 4:39 this evening, about 40 minutes ago. That seemed pretty good. As we're plunged into darkness, we head down to a low tonight of 35 degrees. Under clear skies, there's going to be some gorgeous star watching to enjoy. And as we head on into the weekend, sunshine. Look at this. Couple days of sunshine. We like that. Winds under 5 miles per hour and temperatures hugging the low 70s and upper 60s. Come Monday, we're going to see some clouds and increasing chance of rain as the week progresses. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you look for some sprinkles on the windshield. Temperatures in the low 70s and mid 60s. It seems like a week of fall weather that we can all enjoy and appreciate and love. But let's get to the weekend and enjoy the sunshine first. Sounds good. Back to the desk. Here's David and Rory.
Thank you, John. Well, that wraps up this edition of News 25. I'm David Preston.
And I'm Roy Rossell. We will see you on the next newscast.
Have a great Veterans Day weekend.
Good night.